Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the doTERRA Europe Field Convention 2025. Please welcome your hosts, Europe West Regional Director Lisa Rooney and Germany Sales Manager Christian Olbert.
Welcome you to Field Convention 2025. What a start that was. This is going to be a truly special event, isn't it, Christian?
Well, and I hear you had a really cool event yesterday.
Hey, we did. Who was in the room with us yesterday? Our empowerment day was just incredible.
And when is the next leadership event going to be?
Hey, we love to do these events with you, and actually right after this event I'm going to take a week's holiday and then I'm going to jump straight in to planning our leadership in Madrid. Woo! Now our leadership is going to be live. You can get our tickets straight away, so do look out for the link. It's going to be available. Get your leadership tickets ready for Madrid. We love events.
That's going to be really cool. But what about today?
Okay, so let's get back to convention. I can't wait to get started.
And neither can I. Before we do so, though, just a quick reminder. If you need translation, scan the QR code that matches your language. And new for all of you this year is our Field Convention WhatsApp channel, where you get live real-time updates and information you need to make the most of this event. You can also find the links you need via QR code on the card inside your convention backpack.
Thanks, Chris, for doing all that important information. It's good on the serious announcements, aren't you there? Thank you for taking care of that. Okay, now let's get on to talking about today and what you have achieved, actually. You have achieved in 2024. Now we do this every year, we always do a nice recap video, but this year we've made it extra special. Let's take a look.
Hi doTERRA Europe, it is so great to be with you. You broke record after record in 2024, and now it's time to celebrate. Not only did you have revenue growth of 19%, enrollment growth of 16%, but you also hit $388 million in revenue for the first time ever, and we have 500,000, that's 500,000 active customers in doTERRA right now, and I couldn't be happier and more excited for the future of doTERRA Europe.
The party continues in our European warehouses. You didn't let us sleep a single day. We shipped over 2.8 million packages to locations all across Europe. Order record months, October of last year. We shipped over 300,000 packages in a single month. Ireland Manufacturing continues to produce, with over 12 million bottles of oil by the end of this year, all because of your love and passion for the product.
In 2025, doTERRA Healing Hands celebrated its 15th year anniversary. In Europe, doTERRA Healing Hands donated over $390,000 for humanitarian projects in 10 countries and matched over $248,000 for 23 Wellness Advocate-led projects.
But obviously, you are the life of the party. And the recognition numbers speak for themselves. We witnessed our first ever double presidential diamond in Europe. And here are the next. We have also celebrated 17 new founders across the European Founders Clubs.
At Biota, we have achieved together the best year so far.
registering over 105,000 enrollments. And we have launched Running Club.
2024 was definitely the best year in doTERRA Europe's history, and you aren't slowing down.
That's not true. So far this year, we're seeing growth over 12%. We haven't seen one enrollment every 2 minutes.
We are so proud of what we have achieved together, and we can promise you this: we will be by your side, supporting you as your biggest cheerleaders. Thank you.
Remember they said be careful of the bank. I forgot. Okay, wow. You are amazing. That was a fun. Right guys, join in with me. If you are happy and able to do so, get on your feet right now. It's time to give yourself a massive round of applause. Woo! This is what your passion, commitment and energy have achieved in just 1 year. It's incredible.
doTERRA has become the top performing market in the world, and we couldn't be more thankful for all the work and dedication you have shown.
Brilliant. Thank you, everybody. Our first speaker today is someone who can't wait to come and congratulate you himself. He has such a deep love for his European family. We adore him. He is an absolute joy to be in the company of. He's our one and only, the CEO, Mr. Kurt Jowers.
Thank you for being here.
Oh, I love doTERRA Europe. The energy is always incredible. Thank you for being here. I can see you all the way up at the top. Thanks everyone for coming to Brussels. Bonjour, goedemorgen, goedemorgen, bon dia, hola, buenos dias. I love this. I love this family. Why I love doTERRA Europe, the easiest topic ever given to me. Except then they told me I only have 15 minutes. I need 15 hours. Although I can't complain. Dr. Hill, he's got books the size of the Monica Piss as he gets ready for all of his presentations. So I'm feeling pretty good. Now, can we start with one thing? I'm just so grateful for each of you. You have made the commitment. You keep growing. This is our European family, and I kind of want to hear you say, what is the one word that describes doTERRA to you? And so, we are going to get your Slido out, get the QR code. Everyone please scan the QR code or enter the hashtag doTERRAFeel in Slido.com. We want everyone to describe doTERRA in one word. We'll come back to this later. All right. So, what a ride for doTERRA Europe. I started with you in 2015 and left you to run doTERRA Europe in 2021. Still only dip there, by the way. But you recovered nicely. As you can see in that video, as you heard in the video, now EMEA, Europe, Middle East, and Africa, is 40% of doTERRA global enrollments, and Europe alone is over 30%. EMEA is over 27%, Europe over 23% of global sales. It's incredible. When I started in 2015, as you can see, we were barely here. North America was 84% of doTERRA's global. It's now in the low 30s. Europe is now, and EMEA is now our second biggest market and is the fastest growing market in doTERRA. doTERRA Europe is on fire and I love it so much. Congratulations, it's amazing. Now you can see here by the country growth of Europe, it's a beautiful thing to see such consistent and strong growth. The beautiful thing is just this incredible arc, and you can go country by country. Germany and Romania make it look not quite as impressive, but if we shrink the graph down, all of you look amazing over this past decade. You saw our facility. That was a wonderful thing that we were able to do together. We looked at what doTERRA was using, the essential oils that doTERRA was using in Europe. Over 60% of the oils that you use came from Europe. And yet we were taking all of these amazing essential oils, shipping them all the way to the US, shipping them all the way back to Europe. And as Europe kept growing, we had a vision. We need to tighten that for our planet, for you. And so you can see this Cork, Ireland facility just keeps skyrocketing. It's going to go up even more. It could double in the next 2 years, and we are ready for that growth. We've also had to support you with our employees. We used to be a very small little group of people together, which is what I love. You raised me in doTERRA. We had 1 diamond when I started, and you saw the numbers that have happened since then. Now we've got quite a big group to try to keep up with you, and we need to hire almost every day to keep up with your amazing growth. I also love to see this massive growth of silvers and above in Europe. Silvers and above, incredible. Who is going to be a silver and above in this next year? I think everyone. So we are gathering incredible people together here in Europe and around the world. So what is next? Our founding mission was an essential oil in every home. Did we succeed? I think so. Now, they're not all doTERRA essential oils in every home, but in 2015, in 2008, when Dr. Hill and that incredible group of people started doTERRA, nobody really knew what essential oils were. All right, Southern France, you knew. Most people didn't really know. Now you can buy a shampoo, a lotion, anything that does not have essential oils in it. Whether they're real, whether they're good, we don't know. But everyone now knows essential oils. I had an interesting experience at the Heathrow Airport. I was going through with my carry-on, and you know you never want to get to have your bag pushed to the one side, and mine was, and they pulled out a bag of about 30 essential oils in my little bag, and she put it in the little machine, and she brought it over to me, and I said, "Have you used essential oils?" And she said, "Of course, I use essential oils," but she said, "I don't use," but she said, "I have the cheap ones, I don't have the best ones like you have." And then I said, "Well, I love that you know that I have the best ones." And I said, "But do you mind taking the top off of a couple of them real quick and just see what you're missing?" And she said, "Oh, I have to hurry." And I said, "You've got a second." There was a big guy behind her kind of glaring at us, and I said, "Take it off." So she did a couple, and she smelled, and she said, "I promise I will use doTERRA forevermore." So, it makes, all you gotta do is take off the lid. You take off the lid and no one goes back to those cheap ones that we have found are mostly not real. So I think our founder's mission was accomplished. An essential oil in every home is happening. Now, our next summit is one to make sure those essential oils are from doTERRA. We're already the world's largest essential oil company. Congratulations, thank you for making that happen. But I do believe, in addition to making sure that essential oil in every home is from doTERRA, we need to revolutionize wellness, empower entrepreneurs, and cultivate community. There is no place on this planet like the doTERRA Europe community. There's no place I love being. This is family. Thank you again for being here with us. Now, we also believe that the conditions and trends are in the right place to double doTERRA's size in the next 5 years. Europe is more than on track to take us there. If the rest of the world keeps up with Europe, we will easily surpass this goal. Some of you know my past life was in politics and law, and when I would talk to candidates who were running for President of the United States, I don't want to go there. Had nothing to do with this current thing, so, and even with a couple of prime ministers here in Europe, when they would say, I want to run for this massive office, I would say, look, to win, you need two things. You need, and I'd use a surfing analogy, you need two things. You need to be the best surfer, and you need the biggest wave. If any of you have ever been to Portugal or Hawaii and watched some of the amazing surfing competitions, sometimes the best surfer doesn't win because he doesn't get the best wave. She doesn't get the best wave. So I believe that there has never been a time when this wave is coming in the velocity that it is, and doTERRA is very well set to take advantage of this wave. And I'm grateful to have you in the water with me. So what sets us apart as a company? How is this next summit possible? Well, what we offer is far more than the world's most trusted and most tested wellness products. Consider this next slide. We have, these numbers reflect the scale of our growth and the lives we've continued to uplift since our founding in 2008. 13 million customers worldwide, 150 countries where people enjoy doTERRA products. The list goes on and on. As a purpose-driven company, we are making a massive difference all across the globe. 180 essential oils are sourced from 45, it's actually 46 right now, different countries. And through humanitarian projects, doTERRA Healing Hands is empowering communities to thrive, providing transformative opportunities in doTERRA sourcing areas and beyond. Just so you know, because every time you share an essential oil, you are helping these efforts. We now focus our efforts on 3 areas. Education, creating pathways for economic success by providing funding for learning opportunities that unlock potential and foster community growth. Health, improving wellness by promoting access to clean water, sanitation, disease prevention, and critical medical care. Crisis relief, providing urgent aid to individuals and communities affected by emergencies, including survivors of human trafficking, and supporting recovery efforts after disasters. We also have this beautiful match program. No one takes advantage of this better than doTERRA Europe, and I've been able to join you on several of your incredible matches. But we love uplifting your efforts. Hundreds of match projects are funded each year, impacting thousands of women, children, and communities worldwide that you, our wonderful wellness advocates, support. Our products reflect a desire to support reforestation efforts, reduce waste, and set new standards and eco-friendly design. Over 600,000 trees planted since 2018. That's just amazing, and we're just getting started. This is all due to you. Thank you so much for making our planet a better place. So what's next? What's next? Our products have always been the best, the most tested, the most trusted. We now also have validated improvements, superior bioavailability, epigenetic breakthroughs, cutting-edge gut health wins. You know our products work. You can feel the difference immediately. You've seen it happen in your lives and everyone with whom you've shared these products. Now we have the science to support what you already knew, and a few things you didn't. Dr. Hill and our great scientist Alex DeBell will fill you in on some of those. You know, as some of you know, I was away from doTERRA for a couple of years, not completely. I was still talking to Dr. Hill and Greg Cook and David Sterling and others on a very regular basis as I started my own company, trying to be an entrepreneur like you. But there's an amazing thing that I realized that I missed and could never leave behind, which is this community. When we say cultivating communities, I believe what you do is making an impact far beyond our incredible products, far beyond making people healthier and wealthier. And that is, we are a critical solution to one of our planet's biggest healthcare crises. We are in an epidemic of loneliness. Loneliness was recently found to be the #1 fear of United Kingdom young people. It ranks ahead of losing a job, losing a home, or even death. One analysis found that lonely individuals have a 26% higher risk of dying. The Surgeon General of the United States said a day of loneliness is the equivalent of negativity on your health as 15 cigarettes. Look at this community. Look at what we incentivize. It is to be together. It is to love each other. So they aren't only essential, our products, our company is not only essential for our mental and physical health, they are core to our very humanity. Thank you for building teams. Thank you for making people a little less lonely in this world of ours. doTERRA is the answer. We are here together. We make friends. We learn about amazing natural products. We join a team. We build our own teams and establish lifelong relationships with people from all over Europe and the world. We nourish and delight in our relationships at frequent events, retreats, and trips, and convention. And I'm just going to tell you right now, there's going to be some amazing stuff on the stage. Kristen and I ended up at, I think, 8 different parties last night. The best things that will happen here are not here. They are with each other. So take advantage of meeting new people every possible second. We are incentivized to care about and stay in frequent touch with people beyond our immediate circle. As the Dalai Lama emphasizes, taking care of each other is our human nature. We at doTERRA are actively pursuing the meaningful life by striving each day to take care of each other, one person, one family, one community at a time. We at doTERRA Europe are a family, and I'm so grateful for each and every one of you. So, speaking of family, my family and I have experienced miraculous results with the essential oils. And if you come to the Terra Talk I'm in tomorrow, we'll talk more about it. But some of our most treasured family and friends on earth are here today. So thank you for this incredible family reunion. We are so joyful to be together again. And we've got a special guest. He's actually now my second newest grandson. Life is moving fast right now. Little LJ is here, over here somewhere. He is already a citizen of Europe. I think he's been to more countries than he has months on this planet. But I love them. His dad and mom are wonderful. His dad is my son Luke. And I just, when I saw him today, I got kind of emotional. I hope all of you guys. I hope all of you have a Luke. Everyone up here probably now has a Luke. When I decided to join doTERRA, I was leaving a prominent law firm, a top university, life in high-level politics. Nobody thought it was a good idea. Even your favorite person. The most common question I get is, where's Kristen? You all love Kristen. I love Kristen. Even Kristen at first, she tells this story. She said, you're doing what? You're going to leave all of this for a direct selling company. Of course, once she knew I was serious, she's jumped in and she's been my biggest supporter. Luke was actually in Armenia in the mountains of Armenia doing volunteer work, and when I told him I was thinking about doing this, I was actually most nervous about what he would say. He loves history and politics, and he benefited from my association in these things. But he was the only one who said, you should do it, Dad. I know it's the right thing. And I'm grateful. All of you guys have Lukes, because once you get up into these circles, everyone tells you that, I told you you should do doTERRA. Didn't I tell you that, Christine? Didn't I tell you that, Marco? Didn't I tell you that, Chasa? Because you've succeeded. Roman, Miska, everybody. For you up there, sometimes it's tough. Change is hard for people who love us. But keep fighting, keep showing them you made the right decision. And then everyone in your world will be Lukes, I promise you. So, now, the results of your Slido word cloud. Let's see, I don't know, of course, but we'll look at it. Looks like love. Love is number one. I love that. Family, freedom, healing, community. You can see your list. Obviously, the bigger the word, the more people of you wrote that word. Now, my word, I actually don't, I do see it. My word is up there right above family. The word that I love the most, it all comes down to joy. The doTERRA movement of joy has been reignited. It is again time to gather while people are open to better health, to better solutions, a better way to serve. Some of you at these different parties we went to got a t-shirt that my team made for me which says joy. I believe this encapsulates everything that you do every day. I love you all. Oops. I wanted to have one final slide that recognizes all of, at least most of the beautiful languages that we have here at doTERRA. Thank you for allowing us to speak in English, but I'm grateful for each of your languages, each of your cultures. Joy has many other words that all mean the same across this world. Thank you so much for being here today. I hope you have an amazing day. Thank you.